Did you know that there's a language called Yiddish and that many Yiddish words have become a part of English? Would you like to know some of my favorite Yiddish words and how to use them? Then do keep watching. But first, please like, follow, subscribe to The English Nut on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Thank you. Never heard of Yiddish? It's a language spoken by Jewish people with roots in Eastern Europe. This language, written in the Hebrew script, spread across the world with the migration of the Jewish people who spoke it. Today, it's mostly spoken in Israel, Eastern Europe, and parts of the United States, especially New York, though the number of speakers has dwindled. Many Yiddish words entered American English in the 19th century. From there, this vocabulary has spread to English speakers in other parts of the world. Some Yiddish words also entered English via the Jewish community in London. You may have come across Yiddish origin words in books and movies. You might even be using some of them without knowing their origin. Yiddish is a language related to German, so many Yiddish words are similar or identical to German words, but it also has words from Hebrew and other languages. The Yiddish words in English are sometimes just the right ones to express what you're trying to say, and you like the way they sound, quite distinct from typical English words. Here are some of the Yiddish origin words that I tend to use every now and then. I'll tell you their meanings and give you examples of how to use them in sentences. A glitch is a minor malfunction or snag, a small problem that may cause a temporary setback, but one that usually does not make it impossible to finish the task. Here's an example of how you could use the word. My word processing document abruptly closed because of a glitch in the software. When I reopened it, I was relieved to find that I had not lost any data. Or you could say, due to a technical glitch, the lift automatically stopped at every floor. There's a movie called Glitch in which people return from the dead, perfectly healthy, but minor problem. They've lost their memory. A bagel is a dense, ring-shaped bread roll made by boiling and then baking the dough. Fittingly, the word bagel is derived from a word that means ring. It's popular in places like New York, which has a sizable Jewish community. Bagels are often baked with sesame or poppy seeds on the outside. You can slice a bagel in half horizontally and add various toppings to it, the most common one being cream cheese. My favorite combination of toppings is cream cheese and lox. Lox is another Yiddish word. It means cured salmon. Bagels with cream cheese and lox are a traditional part of American Jewish cuisine, and they are delicious. A spiel is a well-rehearsed speech that someone makes to persuade the listener about something. A sales pitch is a common type of spiel, one that is intended to convince you to buy something. A spiel is usually long and delivered quickly and told many times to different people, just as you would expect with a sales pitch, for example. Here's a sentence with the word. The car salesman got tired of giving the same spiel again and again, so he decided to try a new approach. Here's another one. The human resources head gave us the usual spiel about how salaries would only be raised if we produced higher profits. Spiel as a verb can also mean to play music, and this is closer to the original Yiddish meaning of the word. Spiel is rarely used in English in this sense though. However, this meaning is preserved in the word glockenspiel, meaning a type of xylophone. Glockenspiel is a German origin word that literally means a play of bells. Chutzpah means audacity or self-confidence bordering on arrogance. It came into English from Yiddish in the 1890s and was first transliterated as chutspe, which gives you a clue to the pronunciation of the first syllable. Transliteration means to write a word using the closest corresponding letters of a different script. In this case, the original script was that of Hebrew. Do you know the Bible story of David and Goliath? Well, in that story, young David has the chutzpah to confront the giant Goliath in single combat and slay him by hurling a stone at him with a sling. The earliest print reference to the use of schmooze in English dates back to 1897. At that time, it meant to have a warm conversation to pass the time chatting. as in Mr. Sen loves schmoozing with the neighbors on Sunday mornings. While schmooze can still be used in this sense, nowadays it is more often used in a different sense, to chat with someone in a friendly manner to gain some advantage for oneself. It's what people do when they attend industry parties with the purpose of networking. For example, Vinita spent the evening schmoozing with journalists in order to get some media coverage for her upcoming campaign. A maven means an expert or connoisseur. It came into Yiddish from a Hebrew word that means one who understands. You're not considered a maven if you merely know a topic. You have to have in-depth knowledge about it. And that usually comes from gathering knowledge, experience and understanding over years, not overnight. Here are a couple of examples of how you would use it in a sentence. Sunita is an advertising maven who can tell you everything there is to know about branding. Milind is a wine maven who offers a masterclass to those wanting to learn how to develop a discerning palate. Had you come across or used any of these words before, perhaps without realizing that they were of Yiddish origin? Do tell me in the comments section. And before we go, I'll tell you one more Yiddish word. The word is oi. It's an interjection that expresses annoyance or dismay. Here's how you use it. Oi, what a boring video. Or oi, don't be rude. Or when you're having a bad day, simply oi. I hope you're having a good day. I'm the English Nut. Bye for now.